Evening, people on YouTube. How are you people doing? Thanks, my lovely people. How na day. How are you, lovely Rotarians? Thanks for joining the video. Good evening. Good evening, my people on YouTube. Good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. How are you guys doing? Hopping into the video. How you day? Hopping out. How are you? Good evening, Udzwak. How are you? I saw your message on my inbox, Udwak. How are you doing? Thanks for joining my video. People on YouTube, how are you people doing? Yes. Thanks for joining this video. Otasoye Lucky Dubi. Now, wow. Are you Lucky Dubi? Thanks for joining. Daddy to take. You know what I mean? Huh? Yeah. Should I throw it? Yeah. Oh, sorry. Good evening. How na day? Lovely Ayememo people. How are you guys doing? Thanks for joining my video. YouTube, Facebook. How are you people doing? Thanks for joining. Notification is very slow. Did you people see what I updated? Oh, dear Maris, good evening. How are you from YouTube? How na day, my people? Thanks for joining my video and share the video. Not be supporting you, my lovely people. Busy day. I'm late to come to video. Yes. How are you? Thanks for joining. I want to share the video, my people. Sure. It helped me share the video and let's get back to business. Let's get on to this topic right now. Yes, so Evangelist Robus, I'm very fine. How are you? Good evening. Thanks for joining. Good evening, everyone joining the video. God bless you. You are welcome. Thanks for being a part of this video. Let's listen to this wonderful talk here. My people, how are they? Itoan, how are you? Sterling, how are you? Evangelist, how are you? Share the video. Obota, how are you people? My people on YouTube, how are they? Good evening. Maris, Alicia Davis, how are you? Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. Let me look for my Bluetooth, my people. Yes, I would like to talk about this for some reasons. For some reasons. Yes, it's not easy, my darling people, to relocate from Europe and also be okay in Nigeria. We have many other news we don't hear. We be say people relocate from Europe, they go back to Nigeria. I've even seen a person those days in Greece that relocated from Europe. He went to Nigeria, and after 2 or 3 years again in Nigeria, the person needs to come back again to Europe to come and start staying, like starting from square one again, because Nigeria was not okay for the person to stay. It wasn't okay for the family, financial wise, health wise, everything. It was not okay. That's what we are going to be talking about on this video this evening. Darling people, thanks for joining. I'll go to work tomorrow morning. I'm going to make it so snappy and not too long. Yes. Thanks for joining. Please share the video as you continue to join the video. People on YouTube, how are you? Come out of the video, like and love the video on YouTube if you are joining. My Facebook is very slow. Facebook is slow. I cannot get it. Notification is not going out. I cannot get it. That's why when you receive the notification, help me share. Hi, mom. How are you? Ituan IT. How are you doing? Share the video. Darling, I hear more people. No be small matter. No be small thing. What we saw in the street of Facebook today, now we want to talk about. How are you, my darling? Oh, I'm not seeing your comment, but I saw your picture. How are you doing? What we see for Facebook streets, now we want to talk about today. Nasi Umeh, the sister of Kora Obidi. That do you people know that? I've been hearing news. How are you, my darling, last born? I've been hearing news. Now news I for the year and say, Nasi was in UK before. I've been hearing it from people. like hearing from people. Is today I have to hear it from her mouth saying that how she was living in the UK with her family, with her children, how she now decided to go back to Nigeria because of her health reasons. When I listened to that story today, I was touched. Really. When I listened to it, I was touched. I said, these are the reasons, or this is one of the reasons where no be where be say sometimes you don't really know what people are passing through, what people pass through. The time when I come this Facebook, when I started social media work, I talk about my story those days. It was surprising to some people. They don't want to use it a year. And some people even carried the video those days. They analyze it. They insulted me on top of it. Did you talk about your story? Did you even need to talk about it? You should be shameless. You should be shameful of yourself. You know the shame. Why you go, stuff like that were very many and everywhere. But today, and these days that we are, I'm not seeing people everywhere. They are talking about their story. They are not ashamed. The story that some of them that even fought me to the level of you are not supposed to even talk about you. I was like, I said it to my fans. So what was something that was, Isho, how are you? Thanks for joining. Saga no good. How you doing, everyone? Now my fans I talk to. Now I tell my story to. It was a problem to many, many people to say, why did you talk? Mama Rita, my small sister. Hey, yeah. How that day? Thanks for joining. How are you people doing? Good evening. I'll go work tomorrow. I don't have time for too many things on my face this evening. I needed to just wear my shirt and come and sit down here because I'll be working very early in the morning. So this video, we're not going to try to make it more than 1 hour, 30 minutes, just like that. My darling people, when I talk about my news those days, people were like, why you talking? Even people that were passing through more terrible things more than me, they fought me, they carried the video, they talk about her, they analyze her, they bully me, they beat me on top. They say I'm not supposed to talk. Spam grabber, this, you grab spam, you do this, you do the other. I was thinking I committed crime. I was thinking I committed a very big crime. I think say now crime. We person know they commit, now commit. But these days, even today, I was seeing somebody talking about life story with her husband. I felt bad when I heard the story. When I was listening to it, it really touches me. Imagine me after listening to such something that a person passed through. Instead of you to say, wow, now woman you be. I'll carry the video, I'll go to the bully and they beat her. They tell her, say, why? Why did you even talk about it? Are you supposed to come and say it? You know the shame. See story, see dirty story. I was thinking I'm the only one that had dirty story. Hey, God. Even me have social media, what I saw on social media, make it not by me, darling Jesus. Somebody say, thank God I see you today. I don't get notification. Did you block me? My darling, I didn't block you. I don't know what's happening to my Facebook. Yeah, my Facebook is being fought. Some people are writing me on WhatsApp. They will just be watching. They cannot comment. It's terrible. It's a passing phase, Beautiful. How are you, darling Rita? I saw many people now talking about their story, their history, their life story, their whatever. I say, so now be. So now get all this dirty story for inside body. Now if you even let una sit down on top of my own, they say, sperm grabber. You come marry Oyibo marriage not come dey. How are you, Vicky? Marriage not come dey. Everything can spoil. Hey! Baba Jesus. Baba Jesus. I thank God say no be when I do saga sha. Because if to say now when I do saga, when I go carry that video, I go sit down on top, make sure say na 3-4 days. Now I go taste stretching like rope. Thank God say I don't live am for children. Because if to say now when I never live am for children, that video na gbe body. All those story na gbe body. Na dem be. I go carry, I go sit down on top. I go niora, I go makara. But thank God say I don't use holy water to bath. Queen Rita, my sister tried to call you today. WhatsApp, I gave her your number. Really, my darling, I put off my phone for the whole day. because I know that I'm going to be very busy. You know, I told you people that this December is another kind of a month for me. I told you guys, I wasn't joking when I said it. December is another kind of month for me. This December, I'm very busy. I just put on this phone now. I don't even know whether people they call since. Please join the video on YouTube. Turn the video up. Help me share it, my darling people. My notification is not going out. Try to check your Facebook. If you enter like this, how to check if your notification is still on or not on. Like you enter like this. This is my video. Tap on the screen that you are watching from. Go to the notification. I just put on this my notification right now in the house. Hey, how are you? Is your account back again, Rosemary? Hey, baby Ritotarian. Thank God, though. Now so they become still meet your account, they fight am. Thank God it's back now. You see, just tap on the video like this. Go to the edge of the video. When you go to the edge of the video, then you will find the notification bell at the corner there. That notification bell, click it again. Sometimes it will be off. So when I'm live or I uploaded the video, you will not see it. Those are the reasons why sometimes you don't normally see all those things. So, my darling people, I was shocked. Is there anyone without a story in this life? Anybody there will not get history. There is nobody without story. There is nobody without history. There is nobody without past. There is nobody without an ugly past. Even there is no one without a sweet past. There is nobody. Everyone in this world, everyone in this life, as a matter of fact, have beautiful, have dirty, have ugly, have the worst kind of life. But you see this cyberspace that we are, which is Edo cyberspace. I pray that with time, God will begin to open the eyes of people and see that. No way, you are not even going to go anywhere. Pulling anybody down will never make you grow. You will never make money. You will not go anywhere. As a matter of fact, the worst part of it, or the people who are the CEO of things like this, they are the people who accuse other people of what they do. This one is the most dangerous part of it, though. Now, this one I can was pass. As what they feed from, what they came out from live video, and started it right from day one to today. They have never matched a brick. These are the same people that accuses other people. They push the kind of life, their own personal body, they push them for inside your body. Sometimes I look at them and I shake my head. I shake my head. When I hear something from them, I'll be like, really? That's why I don't like them to talk to me. You see, 2023, I will want to enter. So, me on business. Nobody should just me not carry on a dirty body and dirty hand reach where I did, because you people are full of dirty and down and dirty now take the raw person. Yes, those that belong to this category. Down and dirty now take the raw person. See all of them. Before we enter this December, I was hearing many of them say, Rita, saga too much, not do saga again. You know, look at them. Just imagine. Hey! Lovely Ritotarians, una to get better mommy where they respect husband, na im be mommy. Better mama where they respect husband, na im be mama. Better woman where they na im be role model. Not be people who don't know who don't know where to draw the line. This is my Facebook. What I like, I will say here. Not be person where don't know how to draw the line. Not be people where don't know where to draw the line. And they will be the one to advise you. I'm not talking about those ones who didn't choke their advice on me, whether directly or indirectly or inside fake account. Isha. Hey, even inside fake account, people where I don't even expect. Person when I don't expect, enter fake account begin the bulala me. The time when my eye open, where I tell no, now I carry my hand on my leg. Ina go where you lay, Riak Hey, Baba. Iriebeta. Hey, fancy. I can't find the next fence way near me. Nissan la. TJ. Edo cyberspace. Edo cyberspace. Edo cyberspace. Not to say now the way your heart be. What I learned 2021, I make me title this year Uniye Shaliwu. I title around the year where Mama Charlie die. Because I don't want to forget her. I don't even give the person where one user to create a person that is going to use it to create a frame for me. 2022, may the soul of Mama Charlie rest in peace. I gave it to him. He's going to cast it into something for me. I'll put it in my parlor here because I don't want to forget it. I saw characters. I saw behaviors. I saw the fakeness. I saw lies. I saw jealousy. I saw backbiting. I saw this. Oh my goodness. Jesus. My goodness. I saw fakeness of the highest order. I saw things. I saw things. Oh, Baba, Uponiye Chaliwu. Uponiye Chaliwu. Oh, Jesu velo ye de ye tita. Il y a de wa me vun ki onu. Amen. O vun ki onu. Amen. O vun ki onu ki na we. Uponiye Chaliwu. Et maman bon bofogbe. My darling people, don't go there. Oh. Guy, ni wangu na sadi wangu no e, ni waro da grandi wangu no ni wangu no da grandi bototo. Ishi, any what do what you those one go you hold your leg for under they go the draw and they go what Simon we na Simon we kwia oge here no we ga ge we e ga na we ya ran we you Jesus. Don't be everything person they fit talk with my people. I can't believe that if you don't support a presenter, money or stars, then you are not a real supporter. That I'm telling you. Ukponiye Shaliwu, I have told the person that is going to frame it for me to beautify it. I don't want Mama Shali picture for inside. Now my own picture good day. You use my picture, take Christian. 2022, may the soul of Mama Shali rest in peace. Huh? You could be. Oh, but maybe women, he would be a sick come if I was sad on that for me. Wow. God forbid bad thing, my people. So, my darling, I have more people. Please share the video. Thanks for joining the video. Don't forget to continue sharing the video. Hey, Moniye Shaliwu. DJ, you now say Ritoto say the year when Mama Charlie died. So I was watching this evening when Nasi Umeh was talking. Now that one carry us rich years so about the reason why I can't even imagine to even start with to say a business equal. Anything where they bring money for this life, whatever you see it at, as long as it's bringing money already, it's good to go. Even if it's one of your ear, you are dipping something inside and blood is coming out. Is it giving you money? Is it your Is it your body that you are doing it to? That is how it is. You see this exhaust cyberspace, they have a cause. The cause that is inside is the spirit of not growing. When they see the spirit of a person who want to grow, hey! The way they will want to jump on top of your destiny and drag you. There is a word that Nasi Umeh said. She said, I will play this something just now. I don't know if it will have copyright, but I'll play it. He said, Mama Charlie, open your eye on some of the... He opened my eye, oh. Mama Charlie, may your soul rest in peace. He said, when people even want to make you smaller than they are. Did you people hear that word in that video? He says some people, they want to reduce you, fight you, bring down your name, rubbish you, and make you smaller than they are. You see, you will be like this pillow. As big as this pillow. And they will be as small as this thing. Like this. But by the time they will be compressing you and giving you the name that is not your own, turning your life around and apart, you will now be very small. They want to make you smaller than this bottle. Whereas this set of people have nothing to offer. When it comes to brain, they are empty. When it comes to creativity, they are empty. When it comes to everything, they are very empty. Empty people are usually the people who want to, they normally see stars in people. They see future in people. They see forwardness in people. They see brightness. They don't go to any other place. They go to where they see light. Come, if anybody fights you outside, be happy, oh. Go and go away. Go carry pada. If anybody carry you, if they fight you, brief for outside. Oh yeah, go and rub pada and be celebrating outside. Yes. That one, he don't even get problem. The one that you are supposed to have problem with is the one that you don't even know that is fighting you. Now that one, now you go talk, say, God, oh, now that one you need dry fasting and prayer for. Not be the one where you know, you see and say, the one where they fight you, where they make a for outside. So, Nasiume, what are you talking? If people must talk about you, whether positive or negative for a person to go on. I've been talking about that one since. Me, I don't have a problem about that one. I don't like it, my darling people, when you write people's name on my video. Honestly, I don't like it. I've always been saying it. I don't know why people continue doing it to me. Please, oh, I don't want to see their names on my video. I don't want to see people's names on my video, especially when I'm not talking about them. It's not necessary. You see, I was shocked how she became a pot seller. So Riri as get sense reach you be not know say abroad na very agi giri agigbe. Who tell you say my darling on YouTube say I don't know say abroad na very agigbe? Very agigbe. Where they talking for our belief variable say you know my here say wa. Where to wait till you never see. Now wait till you never work out rich. Now you never see. That is why they will tell you that you don't have enemy elsewhere. Your enemy are the members, your close people. Those are the people you even have to be afraid of, safe and be careful of. I say she was talking about how she became a pot seller. That's why sometimes you don't even castigate people too much because you don't even know what they are passing through. You don't even know what they are passing through. You don't even know the situation where they see the situation that took Nasiume to Nigeria now, to relocate to Nigeria. She even mentioned today the health issue join her. That is where I was even shocked. You see people, they clean up, they are walking around, they are beautiful, they are nice, they are nicely dressed. You don't even know what they pass through in their life. You don't even know the sacrifices. You don't even know the pain they are beared. But when fruit don't ripe, everybody want to see the fruit. Sometimes the pain inside don't call. But the truth of the matter is that for you to reach a greater height in this life, you only need positivity. Finish. Just take it like that. That's how it is. For you to reach a greater height in this life, the only thing you need is positivity. You not get as they do and reach. Go back, go front, take it. Only sound like back with them. Anyway, where econology. The place where they now day. If you might be torn 20 times, the place where they now day. The only thing for you to reach a greater height in this life is why they will tell you that good name is better than riches. Why didn't they say riches is better than a good name? It should have been like that. Riches is better than good name, so that people will now go for riches and they will now abandon good name. Now, this is our Edo cyberspace. Now they see say people they fight people for no reason. No reason. You wake up and meet a fighter. Hey, my darling, I just opened my WhatsApp now. Many of you are sending me videos. I never watch them. Even this Nasimi, I don't even know whether it did live. I was busy, very busy. When I saw that the person just say, Mama, listen to it. I said, okay, I will listen. Then I not listen. You see, my darling people. Hija, I go back and front. I concluded and I now knew that life, the animal called human. Now me they talk and say the animal called human. I've not watched the video. I watched it, my darling. I didn't even know that it is sickness that took her to Nigeria. I was watching this her video. I say, hey, wait, hey, wait. She said at a particular point, she can say her hair were falling down from the back here. In the UK, she not know what they cause her. Going from places to places, looking for solution to her head. That is how they decided to say, okay, let them go to Nigeria. Do you know that many people relocate from abroad and go Nigeria because of health issues or because of a wanting? Sometimes Oyibo These white people will even tell you that after a lot of examinations to say they don't know what is wrong with you. They don't know what they do you. Thank you, Mama Desuwa. Thank you so much. They don't know what they do you. They don't know what your problem be. They will just recommend to say, go to Africa, go and treat yourself and be fine. Maybe when you enter the sun meets you with vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin whatever, all these vitamins that we are buying here, all these B12 and whatever, they belong to our weather over there. The people might not be looking cute because of the sun, because of the stress of the country and whatever. But definitely, Omomo Beuma, how are you? Thanks for joining. Definitely, the weather can never be compared to Europe kind of weather. They are not the same. They are not the same. I heard Nasiume talking today. I say, wait, those are one of the people you are supposed to even say as a person to say, I bet show me road. Not true to we need to be sincere. But do you know that the cyberspace that we belong, the only thing they do is to spoil something that is good? It's very unfortunate, my people. It didn't start today. It didn't start today. If you like something, you can appreciate it in getting the attention of that thing. You don't need to destroy that thing to get the attention. Because the damages you cause cannot be repaired. Some people, after causing a lot of damages, they want to use 1 year, 2 years, 3 years to try to say, like, they never change. People pretend, but they don't change. Never. They don't change. They can pretend to suit you. They can, if you know a person for a bad character already, that is who they are. It's finished. They don't change. Nothing will change that person in this world. Nothing. They don't change. They pretend either to please you, they pretend either to please people, they pretend either to get favor, they pretend either to make you believe, they pretend a lot. But they're not going to change from that wicked person, from that bad person, from that jealous person, from that bitter person, from that, they will never change. Nothing they change. Never. They don't change. People with bitterness and jealousy never change. Unfortunately, people who castigate great effort are people who have not even achieved 1 cent in their life. I won't say 1 cent. People who have not really put effort in building up something. They are the people who castigate big effort. Yes, building a platform is an effort. But people who have never ever come out of this one we are talking about and be on ground, talking here that we are talking is different from activating your stance on ground. There's a difference. You don't know? Please help me share the video, my people. There's a difference in activating you on ground than activating you. You know, talk is cheap now. To talk is a very cheap thing. It's one of the cheapest things is to open your mouth and talk. What is talk? Anyone can talk. Even babies, when you give birth to them, they start crying. Yeah, but doers are different from talkers. Why talkers are just talkers? They just talk, then doers do. Doers, they pave way for talkers. When a doer pave way for you, you talk. A doer is your survivor. A doer give you something to talk about. A doer put something on ground. A doer make you relevant. Without a doer, you are useless. Without a doer, you will be useless completely. Yes. Then they see him for his family. Without a person that do, the other talker will not have anything to complain about. Some people are just born talkers and complainers, but they are not really doers. The doers will be doing while the talker will keep talking. Yes. That's what it be. It's just unfortunate. When I listen to the video today, I say, oh, so if a person after all this experience, I want to remember the time I came on live video and talk about my life story, and some people bullied me, castigated me, beat me back and front, back. They give me the drum my nyash, cut my pants, come out the pad where they say my obroko, throw away for ground, for the old world, come and see. I was thinking I was the only person that have a history. I was thinking I was the only person that have ever experienced something bad before. Run away from people who enter social media and they cannot talk about themselves. Genuinely, openly, with all sincerity, you'll be hearing them saying it. You'll be hearing them saying it. the person go they vomit. You know, when a person vomits reality about them, it's easy for you to know that this person is vomiting reality about them. This person they talk reality about them. When a person is just gnashing on it and passing by, those people don't really have anything to say. They don't really get experience. They don't really get anything to share. They don't gnash on it. You don't gnash on a story that happened to you. You hammer on it. There is a difference between hammering on the story, something that you experience, than just gnashing on it because there's nothing to say. Yes. When you have a lot to say about yourself, you have few things to say about people. When you have a lot to say about yourself, when you have seen and experienced in life, and you have so much to say about yourself, you have little or few things to say about people. This is how to know people who have things to prove, who have something to say about themselves, who really experience things in life. They have few things. Before they talk small, they don't put themselves inside. Before they talk small, they are already in the middle. I want to talk about a person, but you see me dragging myself into it because I have something to say about myself. There is a lot. So I will definitely say few things about people and I will have power to say much about myself. Why? Because the experience is there, big and huge. But people who have like this, little or nothing, they have big things to say about people. When it comes to themselves, they gnash on it and just gnash on it and go. They gnash on it and go. They gnash on it and go. So I was listening to her when she was talking about, how her hair were not falling off, how she was not sick. Doctors were not able to see the reason why she was sick. They couldn't understand the reason why. And she decided to go back to Nigeria. That is how she started the business. Imagine all those journeys. When is it here? Most of us were still in this Europe. We were still doing our running on panda. When a person were busy planning all those things, all those huge efforts, at the end of the day, you see a person want to castigate it and make it lower. Or some people want to make it lower to be like this. They want to make you feel small. Umeh, if you not carry shoe, may you take run pass as you know say. Don't you see? There are people you never accept apology from in this world. Even when they just give it, don't ever. You get age where person they reach, you will not be stupid anymore. When you are stupid at some age, forget you. You will never grow. Not be all apology that they accept. A person after tearing you apart, God forbid, say you not come forward, you can't tell you say sorry. That is why there are some apologies you don't wait for them. You run past us, you jump through window and say, please go with your thing. I'm not interested. Go. Go. I'm not interested. Carry your whatever. Go. Now every apology person they accept, person can say, you know, that time this is for just like this, blah blah blah. What are you talking about? What? Let's see the talk. So I was listening to, let's analyze the video, my people. That is actually why I opened this live video. I heard that talking. Now only this do cyberspace. Now for see and say, if to say not be God will even stand with me, maybe this live video where this for no day. When they just see you, small lights, when they go see for your body, forget it all. They want to come and do you. After do you, they want to find the fault inside you for you to say, you offended me. You talk to me. You do me like this. You can't do me like that. Can you imagine? People who victimize you, they want to feel victimed. They want to be behaving as victims. Hey, no, it's not like that, my darling people. People like that, you run away from them. I want to listen to it from 5 minutes, my people.
I just wanted to do more with my life. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the history so you guys know. Say, how did she just stumble into selling pots? You know, when people say that, they sort of like try to refer to people in the market that have no degrees, no, I wouldn't say experience, because really there's a lot of things to learn from women in the market. I would say the best business school really is to go into the market and see how the people that we look down on, the so-called market women, how they manage to stay afloat, how they carry their businesses on their heads, how they make sure that they overcome every challenge that they face. To me,
Happy
that's
birthday.
business school by itself. No business school will teach you that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you that I learned from the best in the thick of it, in the middle of the market. And that's how I, that's why I'm proud. You know, when someone says, when someone tried to come into my comment section this morning, say, ah, look at the pot seller. I'm like, do you want me to feel bad for being a pot seller? It's like Dangote saying, somebody calling Dangote cement seller. And if you
Yeah.
not go and start crying, hey, they call me cement seller. That's a billionaire. You want to shame a billionaire for selling cement. So it's like, oh, because they're selling something that people use to build houses. They call you cement seller. Then you'll not be like, ah, that's a trader. That,
And that is what most of us, let's be sincere, that's what we don't have. Even when it comes to the content creator, now person will be say their matter tire me. Even when it comes to this content creation, they want to turn it to dead, do or die. They want to turn it to bloody. They want to turn it to victimizing, meeting families, doing different kind of things just to have something to offer. In the reality, it's not like that. People who really make good name, who really make good life, they didn't go to all those level or all those extent. They just were able to do their things and were able to get to where they want to get to easily like this. Grace, when you are using the grace of God, you don't stress yourself. When grace of God is in your life, when oil of God the person life, person don't need to stress himself too much, add too many strength, add too many. How are you, my darling? Add too many strength, add too many power, fight and beat. No. Grace of God just make you to do something. It will be like it's magic. People will be accusing you of juju ritual. Now, so grace say they work. And you yourself, you know that you never touch juju. You know, say you not do ritual. You know, say nothing, nothing. That is the grace of God. You understand me? That's the grace of God. Even all this juju and all this ritual we are talking about, if you add it to your business and do it, you will lose stress and fucked up. It's easy for a person to know that there's definitely something that is not okay in the life of this person. He said that you will not be if you watch this Nancy and the family, the way they are shining and looking good, even like looking shining and healthy. Now, so grace of God they be. People where grace of God not their life. Let me tell you, you'll be seeing sickness everywhere. Either the man go stand, the man belly go big. He go big confront, or the wife belly go big, or the this one go get a leg maza for yeah. He go sit down, he go be like three people for share. There will be something that will make you to say, ah, something to castigate, something to say, this thing not dey okay now. On top of all the money, on top of all the money, for real. Or you will come see say na big man, if he open mouth, not it dey mouth and he no go fit get time to do that it. Or na big man one of he eye come don't be like this. Don't you know, it will be questionable the life of those people. There is no business that is small. Any business that is worth doing and bringing money. Now business, oh, you don't get business where it's money to where person money they come out from. As long as your money and your daily bread, your feeding and whatever. But unfortunately, do you know one thing about evil? Evil they loud, but it not they bring good fruit. Yes. When you are doing evil, it's very loud. Because the people of the world, they will be wondering and looking at you to say, which kind cheat devil be this? Which kind he devil be this? Which kind yeah person be this one? Which kind Oswald be this? Which kind Mumu be this? Which kind person be this? And you'll be thinking you are being glorified. Never. People will just be wondering to say, what, like, where do you get your strength from in doing evil? Where? Where do you get your mind from? Can you imagine? As big as that kind of a company or the effort that was being put inside the job and everything, he says somebody come into my comment section and say, you pot seller. Some people can even want to reduce the whole of that effort and reduce it to zero. Shame on you, people who have characters like that. You people, you have you shame. Thank you so much for the star, my darling people. Big shame on you, eh? Big shame on you. If you want to take for something, go and take from it in a positive way. Don't go and take from it in a negative way. Later, you come to say, it was just savage. Oh, African people. We know how to bring down a lot. If to say the way we take they bring up, the way we take they bring down, and so we take they bring up, you would have seen that people would have been, everybody would have been fast, doing nicely and well and nicely. They put something for going go grow. As an African person, especially in this diaspora, I don't know about Nigeria, many years no day. If you put business grant, an African person will not come and buy from you. Never. The same country person, the same state, you come from the same state. If to say na Igbo woman, now Igbo woman will not get money, now want come be the customer. Igbo woman will not really get the cash to come and pay for that thing. That is the same Igbo woman that want to be the customer. The Benin woman that is a gossiper, where come they talk everything with this, want to come and be your friend, be gossipy with you so that you go they collect your Africa food stuff, they go ask go the chop for free. That is the person that want to be your friend. You'll be wondering, the ones that have the money will be passing by, they will go and be using that money. And the day that person have money, it will not even come to you. He will pass by and go and buy from the next job. When he don't have money, we come and hang on with you 3 hours ago. They follow you, they sweep, they do everything. But you want to collect free. It's about bringing down. Is that not a bringing down attitude? This is the attitude we the Africans have. Very many of us, now the attitude we get now be this, the attitude of bringing down. If person open business, if that business never come down, we don't go live and lie. If person open shop, if that shop never die to square zero, we don't go live and. If person do something where they good, if we never bring down, maybe say we did, that person is now feeding from hand to mouth until we get our satisfaction. African people, 80%, we have no peace. This one is a satanic and a possessed heart. Na heart where this satanic can possess. Yes. People like this, you should be afraid. You should really go and pray very well for the future of your children. Because the evil that people do, God normally visits into their first and the second generation and the third generation. That is how it is being done. Yeah. I was listening to her video where she talked about the reason how she became a potseller. Some people don't have history like this to say. What you are doing, how did you become that thing? What made you to become what you are? The name that you are now known for. How did you get there? So you see, history is always being referred to. How did you get there? Genuine story about it too. Real story about it too. People don't have it to say, this is how I get to where I am. But this one was saying, I was in UK. I was even shocked to know that she has traveled to UK before. I was in UK and it's just good for African people to just allow these people to be. I'm telling you guys the truth. Yes, forget about social media. There is a deep price people pay for trying to just spoil people for no reason. Do you know that when you are trying to spoil a person, they don't really spoil? Now you despoil. You will despoil person was warrior say. Warrior say. Now you despoil pass. Yes. Because I cannot imagine what you want to put down. Is it business that you want to do tomorrow? When people already know you that you are a spoiler in nature? What is it that you want to do? You are happy, you want people to be happy for you. When you see great effort, you jump into great effort, you want to make them look small. You want to finish them. You want to damage them. You want to reduce them to number 0. Where do people get their heart of wickedness? Sometimes I cannot imagine where they get it from. Yeah? I can't imagine where they get heart of really doing. See, if evil is the only thing that should pay you, if evil is the only thing that should pay you feeding money, please go and a person that have no 2 legs is better than you with 2 legs. Yes. If you have your 2 legs, your 2 hands, the negativity is the only thing that can feed you. Get into your house. I beg, get a house and go and feed yourself and go and learn work from lame men who are inside the street. Lame men, people who are lame, people who are not the work. How do you call them? Cripples. Cripples who don't have legs, who works and they still feed themselves under positive influence. They still work and feed themselves under positive influence. They don't wait for them to be saying, I want to organize a kidnapping squad. I want to organize a criminal squad. I want to organize a stealing squad. I want to organize this kind of. They don't wait for negativity to feed them. They still feed on that positive earrings. Thank you so much. If a person is able to disclose their personal life, their story, me, I so much respect people like that. This is how I started my social media. I started my social media by saying, see where I slept, see the life where I'd be. I entered Germany with 50 euro. I was having no money in my hand because Oibo, they pursue me, they go, they want to take my head. Oibo, they pursue me, they go, see how I entered this country. I was able to say it. A lot of people castigated to say, why you talking? And do you know that these things brought a lot of lovers to me? I'm not seeing many of them today. They want to sit down now. They want to say what they were supposed to say those days and be genuine. After castigating what another person talk, how another person talk, after I don't turn am bad to e body, I don't make am be like saying a crime he commit. When he was able to voice out. People who voice out their past are the most strongest people in this world. People where they feel they talk, say, see where I sleep, or see what I put to me, or see one thing. Oh, thank you so much, Alicia Davis, for the star. See what everything that happened to me, they are the most. They are the strongest people in this world. You can easily not defeat them. Because if a person can open their mouth and talk about themselves, you have little things to say. What do you want to say? Whatever you want to say is a bonus. It's just a bonus. Whatever you are going to say about a person that opened their mouth, and you will even want to make the thing negative, you will see the way they will go and look at Umeh body language, how she tried to use her body language, how she used that body language alone is a finishing product. Yes. If to say na me, I will shame. I mean, just they castigate that kind of person after going around the different countries, coming here, try to learn trade, still go under that hot sun in Nigeria. Go and learn trade, stand up business. You know what it is to be able to stand business and do things, and God bring you out of it. You now become a CEO inside and be having things. It's not good, African people. Not cause and way we don't go up. People where we supposed to they learn from, we they destroy them every day. It's very bad. This one is the reality of life. Take it or leave it. The people that you are supposed to learn from. A person that you can strictly go to tomorrow and say, or go and watch and say, give me the idea. Meaning you don't have any idea, or you don't have any thought of even being a great person in your life. It's only a person who don't have any thought of being great that want to be happy. Who don't have any thought of say, I want to be a great person. And that kind of person, then they feel they sit down, just the distressed person like that. Because you don't have any thought of being great. Because your thought and your behavior, your character, everything will meet you at the point of you thinking about being great.
That's a thing of pride. And I'm so happy because it's like, oh my God, what is all this business publicity? Do you know that since that thing happened, Radiance Cookware website has been buzzing. Even people, of course, people abroad are the ones that are wanting to buy it. I'm so sorry, guys, that I can't ship to you, but I'm very grateful.
The truth of the matter is that, do you know how disrespectful it is for me to be advising Dangote? I said there was a seminar that was arranged somewhere. I don't know whether in UK they can't do one again. I've been in Nigeria. It was a big seminar. Dangote, a person was saying, I want to give advice. I want to give advice. He was just advising Dangote and advising. Did you remember this thing, that day? We both watched it together one time. I think it's about 2 years ago now. The guy was just pouring his advice on Dangote. Dangote say, all these things that you have, the way you are demonstrating it with strength and giving it to me, if you put small effort, I can't remember how he said it again. He said, if you add small actions to these words you are spilling to me, you will be richer than me. I said, Daddy, look at the answer Dangote gave to this guy. Yes, because I do follow seminars. Now, those things, they're important. When people have seminars like that, I want to listen to great people, great minds. Not be only you people person they listen to from morning to night. It happens that I listened to that conversation with my husband that day. Dangote say, young school leaver. The guy says, sir, he said, you see the way you are jumping up and down, you are demonstrating with all this advice that you have been pouring on me since. Mister, you should have done this to Africa. Mister, you should have done this. Mister, you should have done it like this. Mister, you should have done it, sir. Hello, sir. He go still jump up. I have, sir. You know, some people are better in talking than doing. Hello, sir. I have, sir. Hello, sir. He was getting up many times. He be like, say, I even know. And I mean, even talking and say, this boy will find the person that cannot just, the person that will give you one or two words just now, you will not remain yourself again. And Dangote got up and answered the guy and said, oh, this advice and talented words that you are pouring towards me, add small actions to it. You're going to be better than me. And everything that I could not do for Africa, for Nigeria, you are going to do all of them. I saw the boy say, hey, the boy, that was the end. You know, if you answer question again. Not be everybody get time to talk too much. Just like what Nasi Umeh said here to say, they want to make you smaller. They want to make you look smaller than them. You get wetin me wey be Rita dey fancy you. You get wetin I dey jealous. I know they like ordinary grand. Eh? Improvement, nothing. Only talky, nothing. No improve, not even in your character, not even in your behavior, not even in anything about you. But when you want to castigate a person, when you castigate and castigate and castigate, you castigate and castigate. Then all this advice, work them on your life and see how people are going to emulate character. They will not emulate words again. They will be emulate. There will be actions on table for them to emulate. There will be actions on table for them to emulate. People want to emulate success. Not be only this one. Eh? That be the problem of Africa. Everybody are very buoyant here. When it comes to opening our pulse or opening our brain, wahala go come. When it comes to words, we are buoyant. Eh? It be like all these online advisors for everywhere now. If I drop a post, thousands of advice will be everywhere. I don't want to know how many people who are also receiving the same thing. Some days ago, I heard a person, I was reading the comment section when a person told a content creator to say, you are fooling yourself online. What you are doing now, that is where he's getting his bread from. That's his brain he has in creating. He was not using anybody. He was not climbing anybody. He was not beating anybody. He was not destroying anyone. He was just using what he had to put food on his table. Another person was advising him. The guy just said, please shut up and send me money. Don't advise me. Because your advice will only do nothing to take me indoors. And I'll be looking for money to spend. You close this, my business. That's the only thing your advice will do. At the end of the day, after your advice have closed my business, and you open account to be looking everywhere and be watching where it's happening, and you want to use your advice to close my own. After you don't close and finish, you still go another place where for the happen. Now there you won't go there again. So he get as he be. He said, please, get away with your advice and bring me money. Now that one important pass. Go and bring money for me. Send me money. Now Christmas period with this. So. Yes, education is good. The reason why education is good is that your education should teach you what humanity is. Your education should tell you what it means to be reasonable and sensible. If your education is not teaching you senses, you don't have sense. If your education is able to correct other people and you cannot put yourself to check, an illiterate is better than you. Yes. To be an educated person, until she went to school, she's educated, she had a little bit mind, a business mind to the kind of person that she is. She became big. Abi? There are many other people like that. She's not the only one. Where there are many other educated illiterates, the only thing they can do is speak grammar, finish. Grammar. Only in that grammar, a person who speaks only grammar, there is nothing on ground that I will emulate. You come and tell me that you are better than me. I will send you inside with full force. Now I go to send you inside. English is not our language. We have our own personal language. So anybody that is adding English, whether it's broken or pure English, is a bonus. That person don't already try. It's a pass mark already, big one. It's not about speaking. It's about what you carry inside. This is what matters. That's why you don't look down on people. You just respect the word. That's all. Respect the word. If you don't know how to respect the word, go inside and go and start listening to people who have something to give. Not be only spoiler. If you are following anybody when na so spoiler na it matter, they wrong. Only to spoil January to December. Only to trash negativity. No if you don't see positive things, say that jealousy enter your body, want to make you buy. Jealousy won't kill you, looking for a way to deflate their balloon. Finish. Run away from everybody who has the spirit of deflation. Who want to deflate the balloon when you don't suffer blow, when you don't use machine to blow like this. You won't deflate and make get joy. Some people, the only time they feel big is when they see other people going down. When you are seeing another person going down slowly and dying and wailing away, that's the only time you feel big. What kind of bigness is that? You only feel big only when you put your head on top of the head of another person and you are dipping them in the middle of the Red Sea. That's the only time you have the feeling of bigness. After that one, zero. Hmm? Too cute. Please, oh, don't cry inside my YouTube. I will block you if you cry too much in my YouTube channel. Don't cry too much. Just follow the message or you go. So you mean this one that I'm saying now? Is it hypocrisy? So this is hypocrisy. If I remove my pants here right now, it's not hypocrisy. So you want to come and be watching me removing my pants? I should remove my bra. I should carry one leg go up. I should be demonstrating for you. Then that will not be hypocrisy. Abi, not be una complain say I too dey speak Benin. It's my fans that complain too much. Say you speak Benin too much. Some of us will not be understanding what you are saying. So now I'm not trying to also work and make sure that everyone I can carry everyone along. The one way know the year Benin, the one way know the understand pidgin go still carry the just like that to try to carry everybody along. Now it has not become hypocrisy again. Not be all of una or some of una like this too cute way they my YouTube so I run for una. No mi wamana le if we ma. Oh we varia hey. Now then go tell you say this thing way they do so not good. You will say okay I hear. Now they will constantly tell you say no, now pretend they pretend. If you fight too much. If you talk too much. If you quiet, you are pretending. If you try to say, let's respect ourselves, you are an hypocrite. Oh, to Rugbeke Africa people. No me that is why this is my Facebook these days. It's not different though. If you just come here with your bad dads, come misbehave. Now later I'll go my comment section, I'll softly block you, throw away you into the abyss. I don't get time for nonsense people. For my channel. The way I like, that is how I will talk on my Facebook. If I don't talk finish your name, you might like a yari of dori. Do yak behu bambu me and you. The one way they my city the other day say he want me and my husband every time I hear with the pass come at night with the pass go. We are always here. We are still waiting for the bottle to come and roll in front of our door. We have not seen it. Tomorrow I'll be in a party in Anova. She know where I will be. I'm waiting for her to come and beat me and remove that my pants. I don't like people who only know how to talk and you cannot represent your ways. That's why I always repeat it in all my videos so that me can't do that thing that you said. Make sure you do it. Una know, I mean on the like trait. Come and do it. If you don't do it, I'll come on this my live video after I come back from party. I'll be in Kathy's party in Nanova. Make sure you come and do it. Come and beat me over there. Because you said you must beat me. So I'll make sure you are there. Come and complete your words. Yeah, people. For everywhere. So you see the way this lady was talking about her life. What she have went through. I just want to play 5 or 6 minutes of it.
For the
not all
exposure,
of them.
really, because that's something that people pay for, really. It's advertisement, and I'm very proud of it. It's like, potseller, what is wrong with that? I that's my new name going forward. But I just want to tell you how it started though. I was trying to Google, there's a brand, I sell cast iron pots, okay? My name is Nancy Umeh. For those of you joining my live, you don't know who this is. Someone says beautiful potseller. Okay. Nancy Umeh here.
Yes.
I didn't just start selling pots just like that. Something happened to me that made me start to look for healthy pots. And eventually I stumbled on cast iron, and that's how I eventually started to sell them. So some of you don't know my health history, so I'll try and summarize. When I came back to Nigeria, while I was still living in the UK, I used to have a lot of, issues with my health. So I would have what they call flare-ups. Some of you that experience it, you understand what I mean. Autoimmune flare-ups come when you have series of attacks back to back, asthmatic attacks. You could have your hair falling out. You guys, it was so terrible. Let me see if I can find some pictures for you guys.
How many people can proudly sit down in the public and talk about their health issues? Let me first of all say to the community that when me I come from, Edo people, fear go let them sit down boldly and bring out your health record and come and blow it to the public. Your health record. Your health record. Sitting down and blowing it publicly without minding to say people will use it to criticize you, people will use it to do this one, people will use it to talk about you. How many people get the guts and the balls to talk about their health issues. I believe health issues is the most difficult thing to publicly talk about in this life, even more than dirty history. Yeah. Health story is the most difficult to talk in the middle of bully. Not be only to just talk. Like, what's her name? There is nowhere where criticism is not there. This, what it be her name? Oprah Winfrey. I'm not talking about somebody like Oprah Winfrey who will just sit down and talk, and people will take it from her because intellectuals follow her. Not be only people who have a, not be only Peter Sue they follow her. No, intellectuals, people who will listen to one word and they tear it by themselves into 20 minutes. They are the people who follow people like that, Abby.
My hair used to fall out just like that. In fact, I had to cut my hair in the UK because of this. It was so bad. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, so this is me. I would just stay, and then my hair will start to fall off. I had what they call psoriasis. My skin will start to flake, and then
Psoriasis. I said, I also know of a person like that here in this Germany that the hair was just falling off. That one not be the way this Nasi may hair be so. That one is just a bolo. Somebody say, why giving tips? You know, I'm giving tips because I want the person to come so that he can find a place to catch me way. Yes. May not say I had go. You know, say when I dey go Nigeria, they say I had go. That one na Nigeria. This one I not be Nigeria, na Europe. I no want had go. You're supposed to know say I go there so that you go do one. I want to go there and see the stuff that that person is made of. After that one, any other threat, if you don't do one, any other threat that you will threaten on this live video, I will just come and pour spit on top of you and waka. Not be when I sit down for my live video, use my mouth, tell you say how dey your area, see where I go dey. You know, you can't condemn me, you can't beat me, remove my pants. As you dey beat me, now me you give person phone, say put on for live video, make the whole world dey watch as they remove my pants. Say in front of my husband, I will see you, I will beat you in front of your husband, remove your pants, I will vagga you. I want to see it. That's why I don't have time to reply. Me and I like action better than words. You see? Let's listen again, my people.
I would be very, very sick. And then I noticed that the sicknesses would get worse. All these symptoms that I'm describing, they would get worse whenever I cooked with my then non-stick pots, okay? So I would make steak, for example, where I had to cook on low heat, and I would fry. I had a Teflon, or what do I call that brand? Tefan, is it? It was those really nice, expensive non-stick pans I used to sell. So I bought the whole set in Nigeria. I would cook steak because I used to love eating steak, and then it would smoke. And after that, oh my God, I would feel like I was choking in the kitchen. There was a time I actually almost passed out in the kitchen. It was bad. I ended up in the hospital. I had back-to-back asthma attacks that week. I would never forget. So it happened. It was happening.
Asthma. You see, this one also now, it will also help a lot of people to have a sober reflection about the kind of pots that they are using at home. That is actually one of the reasons why I even brought out this live video this evening. The kind of pots. Do you know that we Africans, we love cheap things? And we cook a lot. And our pot stays a long time with us. Some of us, we are using pot for the past 5 years that we have not changed. And if you are really buying pot, you get guarantee where they follow pot they come. Where then they say 2 years guarantee. Sometimes some of us even buy second-hand pot. We don't even buy new ones. Most Africans, we have second-hand pot at home. This one also, it just brought out another kind of topic and knowledge out again. You know, some of us have second-hand pot where don't last many years. Even the person we use and the 2 years guarantee don't expire for that person and before you self can go buy them. You can't use them for the next 5 years. A pot that is only that is having a lifespan of 2 years. That pot will be now spending 7 years, still entering fire every day and cooking your food that you are putting in your body. And most of us will be sick. Cancer can even come out from something like that. Tough ailments and sicknesses of the highest order can come out from this kind of life. You don't know. It's really true. She said her hair were not falling off. You know, sickness is actually the one what brought her What made her start thinking about say, oh my God, maybe she needs to change her pot? Most of us will be Africans. We really, really, really need to think about our kitchen utensil. Some of us are using one kitchen spoon wey be say not be even genuine one, not be even original one. And all those fleke one will be €2. Sometimes when we enter the shop, especially we abroad, we are afraid to even spend money to buy expensive things. We are afraid to spend money. Now this abroad, and with this, the way the world come in, and I make know say there is nothing in this life that cannot affect your health. Even clothes where you dey put for body can affect your health. Even hair where you dey put for head can affect your hair. Imagine we that just every time we won't cap. Your natural hair cannot breathe anymore. Everything go chop for front. It be like saying a rat na chop am. Even cream where person take the rub, instead where person go fair go red, or instead where person go get smooth skin disease, everything go for everything that is what putting on this our body as a human being. It can really have a terrible side effect to us. Terrible one. Like she is saying now, on this video.
Happening. I was like, why is it that every time I cook with my non-stick pots, I would fall sick? So I noticed the pattern and I was like, okay, I have to look into this. So I noticed that my pot could be a problem. So I had my pots reviewed. I started reading about that because I was like, It's like, oh, thank you, Tefal. Yes, that was the brand I had. The pan with the red thing in the middle, that non-stick pan. Yes, every time I cooked with that pan, I would pass out, like literally pass out on high heat because I used to, sear a lot of steak. So I noticed that I had what they call Teflon poisoning or Teflon flu. So this is a phenomenon.
That one is allergy. What they call allergy abroad here. Sometimes some of the things will go feel even trouble you that you will not know, you will not be aware of. But you, like me, some time ago, I noticed that ogbolo, they trouble me. Ogbolo soup, this ogbolo wey we dey eat. Not be say only to they run me for belle, but I can't notice and say, get some kind of things wey ogbolo soup they do me. Anytime when I tell eat ogbono, I'm not myself. I feel just say, okay, 1 week, I don't get problem. When I go cook ogbolo soup, I go eat am once, eat am 2 times, eat am 3 times. Before that soup go finish, I will not be myself. Yes. Me not like egusi before. Ogbono was my best soup. Ogbono was one of the soup that I really love because of my children. I fell in love with it. It's easy for them to swallow. Anytime when they use until they swallow, now easy pass. So me and now, so I was not having any choice than to also like it. It was good for me. This thing happened to the extent I was telling my husband, say, he get wetin ogbolo soup they do me. Wait, no, they okay. Or anytime I eat ogbolo, I must have, even if, say, I have many ogbolo, I told that one finish, I buy another ogbolo from another place. The same thing. I dey notice am. Say ogbolo soup, they make me dey get one kind this thing where I don't understand. To the extent, if I use ogbolo take swallow, if I never go vomit, I no go sleep. How they vomit, they make me they wear one kind. They have one kind of funny feelings that I don't understand. I said, okay, let me try my best and stop ogbono soup. I stopped ogbono soup. Immediately I stopped ogbono soup, I became myself again. That thing never happened to me one day. Egusi wey me no like. Now I can't dey cook the chop every time. Now that egusi soup, and egusi no come dey disturb me. Except maybe you just maybe the kind of egusi go run your belly. But this one, when me they talk, so it's more than that. It can't be like allergy. Waiting our people for Germany here, they call allergy. I was allergic to it. My body was very allergic to ogbono soup. Somebody say, me na chocolate and peanuts is forbidden to me. Yes. If you never notice and say some kind of thing they disturb you, you're not going to know. But now when you will come, they follow your body and listening to your body very well. If you are a person that really have time to listen to your body, you will notice that there are some things that you don't even need medication sometimes. You just need to really locate that thing where you say, now this thing, you are very careful of your body. The time when you take the chop that thing, to know that, is this thing I don't work by me so? And if you don't know, a person can die. You will die. If you are not careful or listen to your body very well to know something that is troubling you, to know the thing that you are allergic to. One, a human being is allergic to one thing. Everybody this life is allergic to something. One thing will be say you just dey allergic to say my body is allergic to this. You might not know, but after you have taken that thing, you said that you have headache, migraine, not the finish. You said that you'll be vomiting. You said that you'll be sick. You said that your body will not be okay. You said that you will not have the urge of doing anything at all. That thing will remove urge away from your body. That thing will remove your strength. You will not be yourself. Some self, you feel even go dream bad dream. A person they get fever, if you dream bad dream now because of fever. Confusion can make you to dream bad dream. Somebody say mine is coffee. I don't need it at all. Cafe, Abby. So somebody you are allergic to. Maybe she now listen to herself very well to say what is it that exactly that is killing me now. Eh? Somebody say, Ogbolo, give me having cramps. Then I stop eating it. Yes, even me. And Ogbolo, many things they do me. Even to the extent they give me rashes. Yes, when I stop I did okay. My body was fine. Somebody say, I thought it's only me that have this symptom with Ogbolo. That's why I stopped it. I also have it. Maybe not know. So there are ages where person go reach. By the time you will not be getting to that age, if the things that you are allergic to, if you don't stop it, you might not last long. You have to be listening to your body very, very well. This is how she said she listened to her body nicely now, and she now know that there is this certain pot that is making her to have this thing after cooking it. Some of us might not even know. Our pot might even be a problem that is making your interns to really have problem that will be making you to run to the doctor every time and be taking medications that you are not supposed to be taking.
That happens where you expose yourself to the chemical that is used to make non-stick pans. It is not exactly healthy. It's PFOA, so it's a chemical that you should avoid at all costs, especially if you are predisposed to having this Teflon flu that I'm talking about. I used to have it all the time. I was very grateful that I found out the pattern, that I actually noted the pattern, because as soon as I did note the pattern, I started avoiding using that pan. And then I noticed that, oh my God, I'm not having this pass out feeling I used to have.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, there's something there. So I started reading. As a healthcare professional, I was very curious. Okay, so I started reading a lot about pots and how important pots are.
So Nancy even say she was the healthcare professional in the UK, NHS. NHS now here at the year it's like una way the UK now this thing. Una health this thing that side where una for the I don't know what NHS now, just like our own flag here. So Nancy was doing those things before she even went back to Nigeria to go and start from square one, learning business, trying to go into business. You see, there's nothing you cannot do in this life if you really put your mind, say you want to do it. And God blesses you. You have a help of a person that is really supportive, just like she said her husband was supportive. And she was able to do it. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you? Fine. It's nice picture.
Get out of here. Stop calling my phone.
Pots. How it is so important that the food you eat is not enough. The pots that you use to cook the food actually is more important than the food itself, because you can have toxic free food, or your food can be organic and all that. But then when you cook it in a pot that is toxic, it's like
National Health Service.
Yes. There's no point. Okay, so that's what was happening to me. I was cooking my so-called healthy meals in unhealthy pots, and I was falling sick back to back to back. So I started reading about safe cookwares. In the world right now, we have 7 types of safe cookwares. Okay, so I'll start from the beginning. I sell cast iron, which is one of the safe materials that you can use for pots. Okay. Well, cast iron is number 1. We have what they call stainless steel. If you happen to have stainless steel that is original, which is the one that has the ratios of
stainless steel pot, they are here. The shop I went to, this last shopping that I did some days ago, there is 4 sets of pot I was looking at a shop. Now stainless steel, they will just write it original stainless steel. I think I saw that thing for €550. 4. Now 4 sets. Just four like that. Big one, the other one, the medium, the following 4 pot, 500 and something euro. Pots are expensive. Original real pots, they are very expensive, and it's a rich business. If you don't have money, you cannot invest in that business. So, if you don't have money, if you are not financially okay, you will never be able to invest in it. And if you even invest in it, you don't have money, you will run away because you need capital to be able to be put into business so that you will dey see your return, they come out for inside. You need enough capital. So if you see person wey fit do wetin you no fit do, abeg comot your cap, make you say madam do. No be only matter. Unu okpa akana. Na only this one also, and you fit do am. Do you have the time? You have the energy? Can you do it? Eh? Ordinary going and working for the government is already a difficult thing, not to talk of sitting down, using your head to reason, rackle your brain and everything. Come and see, put it out there to become a success for people to see. That one is not an effort where they carry the destroy for person handle. At all. It's not. I'm telling you people, if you have never really done something in your life before, it's easy for you to jump into efforts and destroy efforts. But when you have really put something down, when you see efforts, you give them, you help people to really go to wherever they want to go. So that God will also help you as a person. You go also go anywhere where you want to go.
And 8 and 10, nickel and chromium ratio at the bottom of the pot. The heavy ones, the heavy bottom stainless steel ones, those are original. Then those are
The
safe.
heavy
We have
pots.
titanium.
This one also give us idea now. The heavy pots, although I know all those things before, that the pots were heavy for under. Now all those ones now be the original pot. If you carry and you will feel the weight of that pot, the way it go take me, the way it go take make it go make mokish, it go heavy for hand. If you see, and they, it hard to the hot for pots. If you put them for fire, Nana is already hot. Yes, Nana is already hot and your food is already cooked. You see. Even clay pot wey they cook so, it's even better than some fake pot, cheap pot wey person take dey cook. A person was telling me the other day, I think the person came to visit me. I say Zimbabwean. She says Zimbabwean. She came to visit me, and she was telling me that why do I like using a iron spoon when I'm cooking? I'll be using iron spoon to turn my food, and I shouldn't use iron spoon again. I say, really? He say, yes. Why are you using iron spoon? I say, I don't know why. I just love them. I have lots and lots of iron spoon. Where all those longer soup spoon now, all those iron. He say, no, stop using it. It's very wrong. You are using stainless pot to cook. You are using iron spoon. You know those friction that the spoon go and create under the pot inside your food. It's not supposed to be. Those electricity that electrolytes now you call them, we go create where your spoon go to meet your pot for under, we go create inside your soup. It's not good to be coming to that. And this person is also a health person. You know, it's also a health worker. You just say it's not good. Don't be using it again. Go and buy all those correct original plastic spoon where they take the turn soup way good. Original one way really good. You know, there are some nice original plastic spoon that are really healthy and good. That are really good. You go see and say the original one. Not be all those bege one where they nana don't break through well. Somebody say iron cast pot is very good. It's good and it's also very expensive. You will know it that this one is an expensive this thing. I say, really? Say yes. I say, okay, I will go and look for. I not really they use them before. Then I went to try it with one. I saw that I like it. Not even they create friction for under pots. This now it go be like saying a rubber that they do one, but it's very strong. Strong where we also like iron, but a rubber that they do one. Not be the one we go fit create friction for under pots like this.
We have glass, we have lead and cadmium free ceramic. I'm just telling you the options that you have if you want to have safe cookwares, okay? We have clay, and those have to be lead and cadmium safe as well.
We also have clay pot. You're about to say it mess up your pot. Exactly. That thing they also mess person pot up. All those iron spoon where they do the cook. It is spoil pot to one that go come make show. You will see line. You go like it will be putting line drawings. They draw line for under pot where you take the user with time. You will see it. So that plastic one also is somebody that also encouraged me to be using plastic, except if I want to use a clay pot or pot where not be all this steel pot like that. I can use that one iron one. But since I'm going to be using see the pot I'm using in my kitchen, all of them are all those steel. Or do something. Say be using a plastic spoon to the turn your soup.
green pots, these new generation green pans that people have going on.
Exactly. Wooden is
The
also very
caraway,
good.
these new generation green pans, they are non-stick, however, they do not have the Teflon coating on them. However, the research is currently showing that, even when you coat your pans with these alternative sources, they're not really safe per se, but they're still on the list of safe cookwares,
Expensive,
right?
yeah.
So I discovered that there were 7 types of safe cookwares. I started testing and testing.
You see Saga Space now. Saga Space is not saying again Radiance cookware. I pity for our people anyway. I say Saga Space is not saying Radiance cookware again. Saga Space is not saying potseller. Hey, now wow. Something good and effort that is took many, many years to build. One person will just jump up. Some people will just jump up and come and use their mouth to say potseller. We just condemn her under 2 minutes. That thing don't condemn her and don't finish. My dear, forget that thing. I'm on the Queen Rita, I brought traditional pots from Nigeria. Oh. Really? Oh, it's good. Me self, I also bring that time that I went. I brought what this I know the two use them like that too, but I have.
Buying and buying. Eventually, I bought my first set of titanium. Very expensive. And I started using it. I discovered that
Titanium pot. Do you know how expensive is that titanium pot? Very expensive. It be like say now the set when I see for shop. So when they tell me say about 4 set of it like that, now it was 500 euro or so. About 3 sets like that. One, I think it's 3. Frying pan can also did those flat one with the they fry. Just the carton set. If somebody is able to dash you set like that, now fortune I give you because it's expensive. Yes, sometimes our African people don't go there. But the truth of the matter is that when you are really working, let's be sincere. This one is not when you are just a starter. You are coming abroad. No. Or you are in Africa as a starter. No. When you are really working and God is really blessing you, money they enter your hand. It's not only clothes. We also have to think about our kitchen utensil. I'm telling you, that's why I made the decision to say I know they cook with yeye gas. My gas must be touch screen. Yes. Now touch screen I want be my own. Now I don't know what's happen. Whether now something where they hot where I put where crack. My own personal gas now have some crack small like this. If I'm removing it, I'm going to put another stainless again. Another touch screen. Now I go put again. Better touch screen where I will put hand. Be like say now it's even the one that is in fashion this time around. If you even go to electronics shop this time, if you enter electronics shop where they sell new generational new electronic things. Hey. If you not come out quick, I said there's a fridge me and my husband saw 2 days ago. That do you remember? How much was that fridge? I think for 3,000 euro. Fridge, LG. That one just come out. That one never reached 3 months where you enter market. The latest LG, go and look for it on Google. It was 3,000 euros. You open it 2 doors like that. I was like, hey, wait, now me first see him before me. I said, Rodo, come and see because we went to the city to look around. Somebody say you can get titanium at 800 pounds, convert to naira. Is it one or set? One of it or set of it? Hey, see fridge, my people. I have double door fridge in my kitchen. But when I saw that one, I removed my cap again. I said, these people with new things, not be small. If you see fridge, I know I for snap and picture me, I say, my people now don't still see this one. The full face of that fridge was a light, blue light. Not be all those small lights where this my own small things now be light for inside. But this one now, the full face of the fridge, like this now, full light, and it be like mirror. You see yourself inside fridge. Things are really coming up. So if a person is really working and you are suffering, it's worth it. It's worth it. See, when people are working in Africa, like nothing is working, and they are able to use their money to do luxury. Here abroad, we work. But the truth of the matter is that the government not going to even let you see your money. The situation of the country not going to even let you see your money. It not going to even really let you see expenses. Europe is expensive. I know Nigeria is now becoming some kind of if you convert the way they buy things, food stuff and stuff, it's really going to look alike now. But if you really have money to invest and do your things, you get one kind of freedom of doing things that is different from this Europe. There is one way of getting things easily more than the way it is abroad here. For example, now you say, I want to furnish my room, or I want to furnish my house, I want to furnish my kitchen. If you have money in Africa, I think it's easier than to say you want to do it abroad here. Abroad, the process where you will first pass alone before they will come and read the law for you. They will read it to left and read it to right. They come and telling you things that is inside the book. Our people don't have time for things that is inside the book. They have time for practical. They see your money, see what you define. Be. Is it interior designer you want them to design your house in Africa? Is the money there? Are you there? I even encourage people designing where they live. Where person not they live, will not be where person they design. Whether it's Africa or Kafasha, or as long as you are. That is why I brought up a topic one day to say, where you don't live, you don't need to go and be spending too much money in that place. It's useless, honestly speaking. The only place you are supposed to be spending your money is where you live, where you wake up. That is why those days my father organized meeting. Those days he call on warrior progressive, Anywhere where you wake up, see, now be house. Now that place, now that person supposed to design. Now that place, now person supposed to spend money. The place that you live. Not be Africa, if you are not living there, you are just going to visit. You just see people who just put once a year. Some people will even buy car. They don't drive abroad. They will buy car to go and park in the compound in Africa, just to be able to pay 1 month visit out of 12 months to ride that car. Who use leg waka for 1 month? You better pass person where go 1 month, or you are driving car every day here. And when you go to Africa, that 1 month you use leg waka. You also do exercise under the sun. Taxi carry you, cab carry you. I'm just saying, if you don't have the car, if you have it, it's good. But to just say because of that one, you want to carry the money and go and use it to do vice versa, to go and keep it down. Thank God that our people are now growing and wising up. Yeah. A person that is very close to my house in Benin, he relocated from Spain. He and his wife, family, the entire family in Spain, they for relocate, all of them. They built a duplex close to me there. They are living in that their duplex there and everything. See as they furnish am. They make a small Paris, see Paris and die. When I went home, I was congratulating them. That man I was talking to enter my video the other day when I went home. I say, yeah, it's good because you are able to furnish your house and make it look like this. It's very okay because this is where you live. But when a person does not live here, you don't need this one. You don't need that. Somebody say you cannot program some washing machine on your phone now to own it at your convenient time. Yeah, these are the technologies that are coming up. Correct technologies will be say, hey,
Was not conducting heat the way I wanted. My food was burning on one side. It was not giving me, and I was, planning to become a chef at the time. So it wasn't giving me what I wanted. I felt like I was cheated because I did spend a lot of money buying titanium, and I said, okay, let me try other safe cookware. So I stumbled on cast iron. I got my very first cast iron pan, and when I did, you guys, oh my gosh, I was like, wait, what?
no, wait, what I don't understand. I want somebody to put me through. On this Nasi Umeh video, she says she stumbled on cast iron pan. Are they the ones producing the pot? Or she's just buying and selling? Do they have industry where they produce pot with the kind of material that she's talking about now? Or then just they buy and sell, like people who sell pots in sets. They will need also to go and buy from wholesale. Or they are the wholesaler. This is the only thing I don't understand.
I seared steak on a bare cast iron skillet, and my life never remained the same. It was so amazing. It was fantastic. It conducted the heat so well. It was heavy. It made my food taste delicious. And that was when I fell in love with cast iron. So I started cooking on my Instagram stories as always, and my followers were like, my friends were like, Nancy, all these your delicacies you're cooking, how far? This your pan is fine, oh, this your pot is fine. I was like, you guys, really? And then they were like, okay, how far? Tell me, where can I get it? And I was like,
Oh, she's the one producing it. She buy from the company and she sells. So she's producing, because there's a video I saw the other day where they say they're also doing supermarket stuff. They're also building supermarket and stuff for people who want to enter supermarket business. You can contact them, they'll build and do all these things for you. See, if God really bless you and you have support to put something on ground, it needs dedication. Oh. It needs energy. Oh. It needs time. Oh. It needs people. Oh. It needs pain. Oh. It needs the grace of God. Oh. Great effort are not to be condemned. They are not to be dragged to the mud. Great effort. This is what I call great effort. Honestly speaking, I call it great effort. Somebody say it's a company, she's the one producing it. So it's a company and she's producing it. Wow. I never knew.
There's a market here, and people started saying, okay, I want to buy from you because I don't know where to buy. And I was like, okay. And that is where I went into full-blown product research. Like, I found out every single thing you need to know about cast iron. I traveled, you know what they call traveled? I traveled and traveled and traveled and visited every single factory there is, until I found out everything I could possibly understand about these cookwares. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to bring this to Nigeria. Do you know that Radiance Cookware is the first ever cast iron brand in Nigeria registered by the Standard Organization of Nigeria? Do you know that? It is the first safe cast iron brand in Nigeria. And
anyway, it's like she's the one producing it from the way she's talking, bringing it. She buy from the company and she say, you see, bringing it from, like, taking their product. Who did something like that again? There's somebody I knew that did something like this. It'd be like saying, I can't remember what it was. The person took the idea from abroad here. Taking the idea, he went back home to go and study that thing very well, how they do it, and they started using, like, producing. It became a big producer in this area. I can't remember. It was from Italy. The person took the idea of that thing from Italy and went to Nigeria. And it became a very big brand also in Lagos. Yes. Now Lagos, the person did. Hello. All right. On my WhatsApp, Abby? Okay. All right. Okay. Let me check. You see? Somebody checked, gave it to me right now. Okay. She brought it to me. All right. On Google, it said Nancy Umeh is the founder of Radiance Cookware, a non-toxic cast iron cookware company in Nigeria. She's also the co-founder of Current Nigeria, Nigeria's leading warehousing, supermarket, and shop fitting. Yeah, I saw it. So meaning she's producing. She owns the company. She produces and she can produce for people to be, if you want wholesale, because small and non-stick. Yeah, if you want to say, you can go and get for wholesale from them. That one is definitely a great effort, my darling people. Very, very great effort. It's not
so
a small
proud. Like,
effort.
if you call me potseller, you guys, do you know the work and the hard work that has gone into
That is how they change something that is beautiful. Something that is good. That is how the world will change it for you. You will not even recognize yourself again. You that is nicely beautiful made by God. Person will never reach level where you take mash ground. If you change your name today, you're not going to recognize your name again. You're not going to recognize yourself again. When they will give you another name, you'll be looking at yourself, a pot seller. The thing even surprise them. Say, when you call me pot seller, that is how it is on saga ground when they want to saga you for attention. They give you another name that you don't own. Another name that is not your own. Why? Maybe because, hi, that's how it is. But these are the things that people should just understand, that it helps you to also go from one level to another. Now, so meet at the end, and that is what I've been saying at the beginning. All these things, that's what I always say. They carry person, they blow person. Go blow you, people will not know your name, go know you. Yes, but not for negativity. You'll be known for good. You'll be known for something that is good. If it's also negativity, the person Or you will also be known for negativity to say, see, this one, a person will try to do this one, the other, not be this one. That's how it is. Nothing is thrown in the air and just disappear like that. It must come down. Nigerian celebrities, the bipod from Nancy. I don't see Don Jazzy, Mercy Johnson talking about Nancy's sport. That's the about for her. Nancy a big woman. Yet very humble. Yeah, she don't have a root spirit. Some of our Edo people, if they really have these things that Nancy have, forget it. The high table where they would put them for party. That high table, you know, go sit down. Maybe not 10 bodyguard will follow they enter that high table. This is one thing that is falling some of us. They say pride come before foliage. Anybody that have excess pride, they don't grow in life. It's just like that. Forget it, forget it. Because the people that will be your helper, they are the people you'll be looking nyaka for. You go first then, say, get away. You will not get electro with the clean ash. Eh? You don't get electro with the clean ash. Now you go say, take. Wait, be say the person that have suffered to really acquire something, they are the most humble people in this world. The people who have really suffered to acquire, even if it's ordinary 50 by 100, they are very humble. Even if it's ordinary 2 flat, they build. Now, people who never build, now they lie. Now then the phone pass. Now then they lie pass. Go say, I have one house in Cotonou. I have one house in Koegbe. I have the other one. If you check them very well, they don't really have. That is why they make math with it. But when you have, life will humble you. You can't speak too much about it. You can't speak too much about your weight because you believe that you have already defeated that level. You don't pass that level. You are looking ahead. Now, the next level where you never reach, now your ID. Person where you never reach that your level, now I'm going to use that one until they get math. They say, me, I get 3 houses for Iketu Egbe. I get 4 houses for Lagos. You see my hotel for Nenigo, they use and brag. You see my hotel for Lagos. You see my hotel for so place. You see my hotel for Ajabu Ede. You know why? Because that person have not really acquired that thing. It will make them to brag with it. That's how you will know that this person is empty. This is how to know people that are empty. They normally brag with something that they don't even have. They'll be bragging with it, but they don't have it. Or people who like to pull down great effort. When they now have that thing, they don't pull it down. They start to maintain it. They use math on the rubber. They'll come they appreciate it. When they are now working towards betterment. Watch people. Normally, people who normally fight great things, better things and better people. Now they are nobody. They don't have nothing. They are nobody. They have not achieved or acquired anything. They have not fought for anything. But by the time their body will not pass through what they call fire to acquire something, they will start appreciating great effort. Yes. They will start appreciating it. They will start talking way about it because they themselves, they have passed through that thing. They know what it is. They now understand it. So it's mostly non-achievement that make people to fight achievement. It's what I believe. It's non-achievement that's why you see people, if they want to go and rob a person who have property, they don't care if they waste the person, go, you're killer. Just to be able to thief 1 million naira, it will kill a person that has been suffering for the past 40 years of their life. It will waste that generation, waste that family for just 1 million naira. Non-achievement. The person never really try, make it do. But if you are a person that have really done, you don't jealous, you don't envy, you appreciate great effort. Doers, they don't jealous people, they don't envy people, they appreciate great effort. When they see something, they appreciate it. They don't like it when people are being brought down. If they do, then somehow for body. These are people who have suffered. People who have not suffered. Wait, just come, maybe their mama they feed them, their papa they feed them, brother they feed them, husband now they feed them. They can do wonder and undo. They can do wonder and undo. It's not their fault. The difference is the level of experience, the level of the one with body, where you know the level, just the way we are saying it now. This is how it is. Yes. By the time you know what it is to be working, if you see a worker, you remove your heart for a worker. Say, worker, whew, I respect you, madam. Now, God, you be, you know, easy. If you are if you venture into business, if you have ever tried to create a business before, even 15 naira, and you see how you suffer put for inside that thing, no green get head. If you see people who put great effort on the ground, you say, wow, your mind will be telling you that this one is a great effort. Make I respect this person and my mother and my guy in this area. But you see, when you have never ever ventured into, you will just see it as something that is small. It be like the time when some of us never entered this Europe. We thought when you come here, you'll be picking money on the ground. It's easy for you to talk to a person who is abroad to say, please give me 100 euro. What is 100 euro? Eh? Somebody don't tell me before, say 100 euro when you give me, we are going to forestry, go buy one shoe, not come out for a forestry. Now you want to talk to me for anyhow. Till today, I know they talk to that person again for phone. Just that word for the past 15 years. That word we talk, I don't get hello. I don't get correct discussion with them again. Because you say, wait till be 100 euro. We me they talk anyhow to you for. Say you just enter forestry. Now only one shoe, now you carry come out for forestry. Are you for it? I don't call again because I know what I passed through before I see 100 euro give you. But since you say it's too small, it's nothing, it's valueless in your hand, I need to run. And if you don't run away from people like that, you will always be receiving abuse. Yes, you need to go and develop a way of avoiding people like that. Yes. But most of those people, by the time when they come enter this abroad, when they are now in this Europe, they were not even being more loyal to their brothers and sisters that they were doing all those things to those days to say, hey, is this how you people get money? You know, easy. Okay, get the money and share it now. Have you received your money? Go and share it. Let's see. I have somebody related to me those days where they say, those European now they see motor, now they see trailer. I'm not the see things, when they carry. If me enter there now, every day I'll tell them, every day, all those pictures when they carry trailer, motor, full everywhere. Now they carry them, they come. Now every day I'll tell the packer. Since today, as we talk, so we did Portugal, never buy one bicycle one day. Go to Nigeria. Bicycle. Since when you enter this Europe, you don't they go for the past 10, 15 years now, never even buy bicycle one day. You don't get bicycle for Benin. No bicycle that the person can say, this one, now the bicycle in my name. It's not there. So believe you me, my darling people, the people who not be only criticize is different from trying to bring down. The people who really they bring down great effort, the rubbish. Now people will not really be doers. Doers not the doer. Doers not the rubbish great effort. They don't. That is just the truth of the matter. That is how you will know that a person is a nobody. That is how you will know. Now, this theory you will tell you, say this person and nobody is empty. This person is empty. If you're not there empty, if you see great effort, you will appreciate and you go and think about the time, the energy, the idea, the strength. If it was you, what will you have done? How will you, if you have gone this far? But our African people, sometimes they know jealousy also. They cause them. Yeah. Jealousy also, they cause some. Our African people, they don't like people to grow. Have you noticed that? Especially Edo people. Sorry to say. It's in everywhere in the tribe. But now where me know now, I go talk about. And we only talk about the place I know.
And why you should be proud of everything that you have achieved in life.
Yeah.
You don't have to. Let people call it pride. Let people call it whatever. But you should be proud. Because Radiance Cookware is blood, sweat, and tears. It is a lot of research. Okay? It is a lot of research. If you happen to have cast iron in your kitchen, you know what I'm talking about. It is luxury. And if you feel like you can make me feel bad that you're calling me potseller, you guys, I even wish that the people saying this can afford Radiance Cookware, because at this point I want to give them out. I want to give them as charity so that they can test and see that, oh my God, I've been killing myself with this terrible pot that I'm using. Safe cookwares are the way to go. If you don't have safe cookwares in your kitchen right now, everything.
So my people, now there I want to play this video reach. Money, no display person money. Somebody say person with no money, no display person money. Yeah. Now cause way our Benin people now get that parable. Now you can translate it into English. So say person with no money, display person money. That is it. That make me the talk and say it do ya we buana loya with ya. Yeah. Person wey really no money. No dey spoil person money lie. Yeah. People wey dey thief people money na people wey no dey hustle for the money. Now they dey thief people money easily now. Abi you no know. Watch people who play people 419 to collect your money. They don't do anything. The only thing they do is just to sit down. Their brain will rack and think on of how to collect your own that you suffer for. This is what they do good. Yes. So they don't, it's you that is a doer, that is suffering. Before you come out to play somebody 419 and collect their thing, you first of all think it twice. It doesn't even occur to you to steal. It doesn't occur to you to want to play people 419 to manipulate them and collect their money. It will not occur to you like that. It normally occur only to people who are empty people. Empty. Completely empty. That is why you will arrest some people. By the time you arrest them, you go and release them by yourself. You are the one that did the arrest. You are the one that will also go to police station and say, please release this person. At the end of the day, 1 naira not day back. You know they front. I see Papa is hungry. Mama is hungry. Nowhere, no house to stay. Even you don't get house where they sleep. This kind of person where I go put for police station. So let me just release the person me there aside. Please don't pay me back. You will find how you will run away from that person for life. That is it. People who do, they don't spoil. And that is also the same reason that husband and wife who are hustlers, they are the people who live longer together more. That relationship normally lasts more when two people are doing. They think they are good thinkers. They are people who they use something they do. They manufacture ideas. Two people who manufacture ideas together, they have the probability of living longer together. Yes. This is what we call love. Two of them have senses. The man brain is manufacturing ideas. The woman brain is manufacturing senses. They will not have problem. They will live long together. They will be happy more together. But you see a situation where one is a complete bonfool and the other one is full of senses. Sometimes your oil will fail you. Yes, because the other person wey no know go and come, he go come turn you to fool. Person wey no know anything go come make you dey behave like fool. Person wey no get sense go come make you dey do like who no get sense. Sometimes you even go and be questioning your senses on Google. You need to go and be asking Google questions. Say, now, are they okay? Am I all right? Wetin come dey do me? Abi I no dey normal again. Whereas na you dey normal, that person no dey okay. That is why when you live with mad people, you will not be mad. Yes, when you live with people who have mental disorder, you will not have mental disorder. That is how relationship normally break. Eh? The husband part, check it and tell me how many minutes it is where I will play it from. Please help me check it from the video and tell me how many minutes it is. Then let me play it from there. I will just know that I'm going to that place alone. I don't want to play all the entire video. It's too long. Then, you see, 9% where people, they live long together and people, they separate. Sometimes, the one that didn't want to separate inside, that want to keep that relationship, but the foolishness of the other one is dragging that person. You people should tell me from which minute the husband started speaking. Tell me about it. I think it's from 20-something minutes. I don't know. I can't just be playing all of them. There are many. This is 39 minutes still remaining. Let me know the parts. You check it on your phone. Let me know and let me know. You see? 9% will be say two people cannot stay happily together because one gets sense, one no get. Voila. To even start it, if the two of them don't get, forget it. Sometimes if the two of them don't get sense safe, it's manageable. If the two of them are full, husband and wife not full, two people not full, two friends not full, sometimes it's even more better. I'm telling you people, it's more manageable than when one is ambitious. One is okay. From 32, red was mistake. All right, from 32.
Into your food. Now, Salad Master is just a brand that is stabilized, the stainless steel stabilized with a little bit of titanium. Okay, that doesn't make it the best. It just makes it the most expensive, and there are other options. If I'm selling cast iron, I cannot knock off every other safe cookware and say, oh, ceramic can have lead and cadmium, so don't buy it. It will leach this into.
Did you hear that? The mind of a doer. Did you hear the mind of Edua? What I'm just explaining here. To say if I'm selling my cast iron, she say if I am selling my cast iron, I will not knock off other people's products. This one is the mind of Edua. It be like waiting we just the talk, Nana. This one is just the phenomenon of life. This is how you know people who are empty. Finish. Yes, he say if I am selling my cast iron, I will not knock off another person's own to say that person own not good because they will kill you. You are doing your own to be good. You are putting my own down. But people who are really learned, who learn markets in school, who know what business is, they don't do all those things. There are other business strategies that you can use to defeat your person. The fact that you are always aspiring to be great, you are always trying to work more on yourself. The competition in market alone is already enough competition to give a person that is in the same business level with you without using ways like we are using it on ourselves, like presenters now. Look at. Just imagine. You see? You say, as I am selling my cast iron, I will not bring another person that is selling the other product to say that one not good, or I can't go use that one do adverts. Those people will sue you. They will sue you because you are selling your cast iron. You are telling people how titanium is not okay. And me, I'm a CEO of titanium. Meaning you want to kill my business through your adverts. Meaning you want to kill my business through your adverts.
There are other safe options that are not totally expensive. Salad Master is not for everyone. It is totally expensive. I own a set and I know what I'm telling you. It's beyond expensive for the average Nigerian. It is $12,000 for a set of cookware. And that's not for every Nigerian. And that doesn't even guarantee enjoyment because I did not enjoy using my Salad Master. So please don't spew all this ignorance on my page, okay? It does not leach metals if it's an enamel piece.
Say from 27. Okay.
In Nigeria, my goal is to be in every single household in Nigeria. And as much as you want to try and shame me for it, I am very proud of that. Okay, I want every household to experience.
See, as much as you want to shame me for it, I am very proud of that.
It's the luxury to experience safety in their cooking pots. It's very important and I'm very proud of it. So please, this is just a message to you guys. Be proud of yourself. Whatever it is you lay your hands to do, whatever you found yourself doing, whatever skill you have acquired, if you are, an analyst, a data, so people are saying, so talking about services that they render, event coordinator, whatever it is you're doing, please be proud of it. Okay?
Somebody say, Rita, that is not true. In the US, markers condemn other people's business. Nobody sue nobody. It can lead to sue. Are you following them to court to know the different kind of lawsuits they have? I am selling Nike. You are selling Puma. Inside your Puma adverts, you are condemning my Nike. I have the right to sue you. You are destroying a whole range of something that I put on ground through your advert. That one is against the terms of services. They say retire for there, but now so it be. He said nobody sue no one. Who told you? Do you know how many people, how many lawsuits, how many cases are in the court like this? Because of you trying to bring my business down? Yes. What I'm saying, broad daylight, you bringing it like we are doing it on this cyberspace now. You see, trying to tarnish the image of people on beyond reasonable doubt. For adverts when they do for TV for Nike, I'll put Mike inside. I'll put Puma here. My own brand. You put Puma. Then your brand, Nike, is on ground. You'll be saying, you see Nike, this is Puma enter water, is soak water, it's not good. Woo! You throw it away in your advert. My own brand. To even start with, what right have you to put my brand in an advert of condemnation? What right have you? I have the right to sue you and you will pay for a lot for damages. You will pay for business damages. You are damaging my business. You will pay for it. It's suable. It's suable, my darling. Good evening. Edo Somoroye. It's suable. So if you are not seeing people fighting outside, learned people, they don't fight outside in the street like we are fighting with our mouth on live video now. We'll be using our mouth to fight or we'll be fighting publicly. Learned people, they fight in court. And you don't meet me in court. You meet my lawyer. My lawyer meets your lawyer. That is how they fight. They read law for one another. If I'm a lawyer, I am the one that will be telling you, your client, as the other lawyer, to say, this is the law that is against what you did to the business of my client, and we are demanding this for damages. We are demanding this for damages, and you should be ready to pay for damage. So by the time the court see into the issue on ground, with the law and the code and everything that I will be putting down, and the other whatever will be. Do you think business organizations, they don't have just one lawyer to say they have one lawyer? Sometimes they have up to 2-3 lawyers protecting their business. If you have a business on ground, you must have lawyers that are backing it up. Business lawyers. There are different kinds of lawyers. Family lawyers are there, business lawyers are there, transportation lawyers are there, you know. So there must be laws that will be protecting your business. If to say no, na so it be. This word would have been an anonymous word now. Yes, they fight in court. Now court, all of them, for they fight themselves.
Be proud of it. Be very proud, because it takes a lot of work to become whoever you want to be. It is not. See, you people are started again. Don't be calling nonsense names in my comment section. Yes, daddy, come and sit down.
Okay, this is where the husband came.
Okay,
Let me
guys,
listen.
let me say something to buttress what Nancy had been saying. You see, let me tell you something. There's this shaming that they do in Nigeria. Like when Nancy was in the UK and I first started trading, it became tribal. You see, sometimes they see I finished the university. I went to do my master's, and my colleague said, "So you want to be a trader? How will you go through university and become a trader?" And I told him, "What is wrong with being a trader? Like, I love to be a trader." Then he said, "No, you should be in the office. Why won't you be in the bank or in behind the computer with AC and suits?" I told him, "No, I don't want to do that. I want to be 60 years old and look back and be like, wow, I really did something. I lived. I didn't just work for someone. I didn't just put my butt down and get controlled by building someone else's dream and all that." So that's what stuck in my head. 2012. And today, the same guy, I think I can buy him. The same guy, I watch him, and this same guy that shamed me 2012, saying that why do I want to go to the market? I can pretty much buy him 10 times. I've never said that to him because it's I can't do that to shame him. But I remember that word. Whenever I see him, I'll be like, "You told me that after getting a university degree, I shouldn't be in the market." Oh, come on. The richest man in Africa, the company he operates, it's called Dangote Trading Company. Guys, come on. What is trading?
Buy and sell.
If you don't know the meaning of trading,
Buy and sell.
go and open your Google. Check your phone now. The meaning of trading is...
This one is very, very true. We be African people, we look down too much on traders. Even to the extent people who sell our daily food, we buy for the eat, minion market, we can look down on them. Tomato seller, rice seller, bean seller, and at the end of the day, we want to go and buy beans and eat. Later, we want to go and buy tomatoes and eat. Yeah, papa na farmer. Later, we are waiting for yam. You will just sit down, you say, "Yam is hungry me." Now, person I carry and come from farm, you chop. We don't know the right people to respect. In this abroad, farmers are one of the most richest people. Farmers in my husband's country, they are very rich. My husband people, they are farmers. Yes. Not be only say they farm in many things. They farm in crops and they farm in cow. The way Northerners be. They are like the Hausas people, Northerners. These Zimbabweans. Him as a Zimbabwean is like this Hausa people. Now cow, where you will see how some men were rich in cow, in all those things. They are very rich in. Go and read about them very well. They are the Northerners of Nigeria. If to say that Nigeria they did not Northerners, nine them be. Now Northerners, nine them be. They do cow, they do cropping, they do corn. Now farmers them be. They are farmers. They are rich in farming. So the money where they farming, not be small one. Sometimes we look down on trading. Trading not be only farming, buying and selling in general, and all anything that has to do with exchange, exchanging money for goods and services. All these things are all trading, you know.
Buy something low and sell it a little bit higher. That is the summary of trading. Let me tell
Somebody
you
say,
something.
funny
The
enough,
banks,
a cleaner is calling you.
have you noticed
potseller.
the banks don't lose?
They don't.
They get loan at a cheaper price and sell it higher. That is trading.
Yes.
But it's called banking services. But come on, it is trading banking services. So if you're doing anything, as much as you can make a profit,
Yes, be proud.
it's trading. Be proud of it. Let me tell you something. If you read this book, the book I read when I was in I think high school, JSS 1, Rich Dad Poor Dad. I'm telling you this book. Read it. Tell your kids about it. It said that make sure whatsoever you're doing, run something that you can control. Run something. Do something. In Nigeria, they call it side hustle or something. Make sure you do something that you're in charge of.
Alternative source of income.
Don't just sit in one office. I mean, nurse. Come on.
Even this social media that we are doing now, people who are doing social media, they have to know that, my dear, if you are not a person that have a job, maybe a professional, you want to be better, you want to better your life, go and start thinking about another thing. These people have what they are doing now. Their social media, whatever. How much is social media? Many money that come from there. Okay, let's say money is even coming from there. But look, Cora is doing something. She's also doing into music. Venture into other things. So, yes, if you make this your 100% that you are going to just rely on like this and be waiting. If the money enter there, if I collect 1,000 euro a month or 500, then the world is finished. To live a happy life that will not make you to be attacking people, that one will not give you that kind of life. It will not give you that kind of money that will not make you to be envious of people, that will make you to feel confidence with yourself. Somebody say, when I was renovating my house to sell in the US, the handyman charged me $100,000. And this man no go school, my sister Rita. Me where they work for hospital, I know they make 100K a year. You see, that one is the one that we use to renovate your own house. He did that calculations for you so that you can go to the bank. Then you can go and see with your bank if bank can give you. This is a total of everything. Maybe the furnishing, everything, even the interior design. It just gave you a code. If you have that money to put on ground, then business will start. They will tell you to vacate the apartment and come back in 2 weeks. Abi? Yes, okay, say yes. They tell you to vacate the apartment, come back in 2 weeks, come back in 1 week, and come back in 3 months, 4 months. They can tell you, say 6 months. This house will take 6 months with it. The design where you want, they carry you enter bedroom. They show you paper or show you computer. They open their computer and be showing you, do you want it like this? Do you like it like this? This is how big renovations, so don't be small ones. When you really have a house of your own, that is your own 100%, you want to spend money there and say, I want to spend money for inside. This is how they do it. Interior designers, you just carry and give company. This is how we also pay. First payments come like this, then the finishing, the last one come through the bank and whatever. It's very good. That is why it's good for people to be ambitious in life. To be ambitious is very important, not only to the talk. As your age is going, you are supposed to be ambitious and be thinking and knowing that yesterday is already gone. Now we are now into the future. A normal human being must know how to look forward into the future. The things that you don't have, you must know how to start developing method of having it. The things that you have not make, you must know how to start developing method of acquiring it. The place where you never go, you must know how to start laying strategies of getting it. In as much as you are thinking about enjoyment, be thinking about investment is very good. Where your money will come from, because the strength you have now in going to work, sometimes is going to come, you can't do it again. That strength will reduce. Not be everybody must not be a boss. Some people must be a worker, but be a worker that when you were working, you were also to be able in your own lifetime to buy a house for yourself at least. Yeah, don't run into too much credit. Make it something that is reasonable. Don't be too fancy for the world. Just for the eyes of me, you want to make me happy. You are being too fancy for me and you cannot put something down for yourself. No investment, nothing. You want to show me that you have money. We are wearing big cloth to come show me a big bag. Oh, hey. Oh God. Me no say all those things are all vanity. You'll be wasting your time. People who really know what life is, they will not appreciate all those things in you. No way. The only people that will appreciate it are people who don't know what life is. But when they see you with correct something, say yes, you don't invest, you don't build like all these ones now. When they see clothing, even if they will appreciate it. If not, people see big clothing, you go just say, I bet come off a road, may I pass. Now only this one, you know nothing else. After this one, will come. You see? Yeah, the effort with the take so I don't already go to Dre. Somebody said, does Obi Kubana works in the bank? Somebody said, not funny, she just to break and renovate. I once said the house, I paid the man cash. I'm buying cheap home to sell for profit. Oh, you are buying cheap houses to sell for profit. You see, this one is business thinking. People are venturing into shares. Yes, there are minds of doer. You get the way where doer's mind be. You get the way where destroyer minds also be. Destroyer mind is very easy to know the mind of a destroyer. Just listen to destroyers talking. Everything that comes is about spoil. No idea. You never get any great idea from them. To take home and say, this idea can benefit my life. Let me try to think like this. Thinking positive. No, all your head will only be running negative until you become old and die. Hey, Mama Mary Omoregbe, how are you?
After university, I wanted to go to US to study medicine. Let me tell you something. I almost went there. But I look back, I told myself, do I want to keep operating on people at 60? Is this what I want to do?
Oh, hold on a second. Lady Ecom, you said that cast iron leaches metal into your food. What metal exactly? So you see, this is ignorance, and I have to correct it there. This person is so ignorant. Ledel. Now let me tell you, there are two types of cast iron. Okay, we have bare cast iron and we have enameled cast iron. There are so many people that are iron deficient. They will benefit more from bare cast iron. Bare cast iron is the cast iron that is not coated with anything apart.
But all these things are knowledge. You need to be a person who also need to have the willingness of learning. Yes, it's good make people get the willingness of learning. It's good. When a human being have the willingness of learning, it's better than moving with bunch of fools and ignorance, with bunch of idiots. We get the kind where they reach, you get tired of moving with people who only just pass negativity into your head. Nothing else. You see? You say, let me advise, like, let me cure this ignorant right now. It's good for people to be knowledgeable. That is why I normally advise viewers, you people should change your mindset. Be going to places that you are going to learn. Don't be only to the go place where you go here person this thing. Don't be only to the go place where you go here, how my total big rich or how my nyash big rich. At the end of the day, the year where you hear and not go change the size. It not go change the size. But this is how it really is. You see people this time, they want to follow people who have great ideas. Yes. Don't be only this and that, you know. Me, myself, you get the place where you reach, I say, hey, no. Hey, Mona, they go. Nothing good come out of
vegetable oil. So those ones will leach acids. Will leach iron into your food only when in contact with acidic food. And I'm talking tomatoes, stuff like that. They don't just leach iron like that. Okay, so that's a very ignorant statement to make. We have enameled cast iron that is non-reactive. They do not leach any metals into your food. Now, Salad Master is just the brand that is stabilized, the stainless steel stabilized with metals, because that's what you guys me for something you can never afford in your lifetime. Imagine. I just told you, like we said, did $1 billion in sales this year. Do you know what that is? Cookware industry is $1 billion industry. It is, especially when it's safe and it's actually essential, because this is very essential. All right.
Okay, then for people asking this question about.
So no cuts that. Sorry, ma. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah.
There's this thing I want to. I see it. I come across your comments. Some people saying that why will a nurse go back to Africa?
Yes, that
and
one I
not
want to
stay in UK come on. She's a nurse. She's a public health specialist. And do you know that knowledge of public health with the ability to become a chef enabled her to
sell,
understand this cookware properly? She's not just selling cookware like the regular person on outside that is just saying this is yellow, this is heavy, this is this, that doesn't understand the chemistry of cookware. She understands the micro chemistry and what those stuffs we are talking about, Teflon flow and co. That is knowledge. First of all, you have to seek knowledge. Then after you seek the knowledge, you have to find a way to harmonize this knowledge and turn it into a creative niche to sell.
It's not shaming me, just of you saying
it's important.
I'm proud of that being called that. In fact, don't call me Nancy, they call me the potseller. So as what
you see, she has already accepted the being called pot. Me, I don't even see anything wrong there anyway. Although it was intended to as bad. It was intended to make a person feel weak, feel bad, feel depressed, feel defeated. But that one is actually a credit now. When you are recognized with what you do big time, it's a recognition. That one is not supposed to be waiting person go say, yeah, no. Get name where person go say go bring person down, but that kind of a name, I don't think so. That one is a name that befits the business that you are doing. Most people now will not be also. It's an advert. Sometimes now person will they fight you and they advertise you. Believe me, a lot of people get to even know me more when a lot of people were fighting me. Yes. When a lot of people were fighting me on this cyberspace, many people use and they know me. Yeah. This is how it is. Sometimes fight where people they fight you, the problem with people they give you, well, or not all of them will come as. Sometimes God sent some of them also to come and make you strong in that area. The time when you go to see that kind of thing, you say, yeah, it be like me now. You see the way I made up my mind this December to say, I don't have time. I don't have time to even talk to anybody, to fight anybody. I will talk on my live video, go and talk your own day. I will not fight you. Whether saga mama, saga papa, you see all those things they don't do. The things that person could talk before he go by, go be like, if you talk on this time, you're looking like, say, what is this one they talk? But I might not even hear you. I might not even hear the person because I'm not a dog. We have already also passed that level. Now, so it be. You get where something will happen, rich. You will be strong. You will be having the power, the strength, the whatever you will know that this stage, I beg, I don't know. Me, I don't know. This time around, I don't even know what somebody is going to do to me that will be like, that will make the person they have really touched Rita. Is it by bullying my child or bullying my husband, bullying my parents? I don't know. I'm still trying to see what exactly is going to be that has not been touched, that will not be touched. I'll be like. So, my darling people, that is for that. We're supposed to know how to. Potseller is better than violence. Yes, definitely is better than. When they were spoiling your marriage, that is when I know you and I love you more. Okay, when they were spoiling my marriage, you see, person follow me now the time when they spoil my marriage. He use until love me, fall in love. He has been then baby ritotiri and they call it safe. I hope I didn't steal you from anyone, Rosemary Okodu. You see, that is when I followed you. This is how it is. Something must make people to follow you. Sometimes something or recommendation, or they will just see your video, or a situation that they will not be hearing. What is this? Let me put my ear down very well, like all this one that is happening right now. That is why I was telling you people that nobody really hates Nasi and Korao. If you people really believe, from my own kind of belief, I don't believe nobody really hates them. No, it's not hate. It's just that we seek attention in different ways. Others want to seek it by knocking you so that you give them the attention that they want. Others want to seek it in another way. Others want to fight you in getting it. Others believe that when they become controversial, they will get the attention that they want. Others believe that no, controversy, I don't have the strength for it. I want to be positive. It depends. Yeah. I don't believe that people really hate them. You know, people normally hate what they like. Which they like very well. Then they hit, and that thing they really like. Don't be surprised that people who are even hitting Korah, they are the best lovers of Korah. Now they defend the wash and if you enter video. and they like and pass, and they love and pass, and they even jealous and pass, and they envy everything we get and in way of life pass. That's how it is in life. So thank you for joining the video, my darling people. I need to go to bed because I'll go to work in the morning, very early in the morning. I'll be working. Jesus, after 12. It's time, my darling people. Now 1 hour I say I won't stay for video. Gist and gossip don't carry me reach 12:30. Thanks for joining this video, my darling people. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Have a nice sleep. Thanks for. Please share the video. If you have not shared, press the share button. YouTube, if you have not liked the video, please like and love the video. Try to help me like and love the video as you are joining. If you have not done that, please do it. Bite. Thanks, my people. Good night. One hour I say I won't stay for video. Ciao, my people on YouTube. Bye.
Thanks for
Have
joining
a
this
lovely
video, my
night.
darling people. I'll see
Bye-bye.
you guys again